Welcome to One Chemistry. Always try to do your best. Now, let us see about 100 conversion in organic chemistry. We are seeing it as episodes. This is the episode number 68. If you didn't watch previous episodes, I encourage you to go and see. Here, we solve 5 problems step by step. Stay tuned. Let us see the question number 1. Question number 1 contains the 7-member ring with alkene and it has side chain of acid. Here you are using iodine and sodium bicarbonate and DBU. They ask you to find the products. The products are fused system kind of lactone formation. So new 7-member ring along with 5-member ring is formed there. Here stereochemistry of hydrogen also specified. It is below the plane, whether it is on the fused carbon or it's the awake carbon or it is in the conjugation. So you have to understand that ring closure definitely occurred here and stereochemistry also important here. The answer is B. Let us see how. The starting metal contain alkene, you are using iodine. So iodination happened there. So iodine attacks the double bond, it forms kind of cyclopropane system. So iodine form new 3-member ring. The addition is syn addition, it can be either above or below. Here I shown as below. If you do it above, the answer will be same. Then you are using sodium bicarbonate. So what really happens is you are removing the proton, so negative charge is there. You have negative charge and you have strained ring system. So what really happens is the negative charge attacks the ring and you have the ring opening as well as the new 5-member ring formation. Here driving force for this reaction is ring strain and the charge quenching. What really important here is steric effect and the strain. So oxygen attack from above since iodine is below. So the hydrogen obviously go below here, iodine will go also below there. Then the next step here is the DBU. So DBU they given for confusion. DBU is a simple base. If you want to know DBU, it's a diazo bicycloundecane and it abstract the proton. You have the iodine removal. Answer is B there. Here you have to learn 2 important things. One is iodine addition to the double bond. It is a syn addition. Second thing is ring opening in the iodination is a SN2 reaction. So attack is from the back side. So you have here hydrogen go below. So here hydrogen go below since the attack is on above. Then the question number 2. The starting metal contains cyclohexane ring with ketone and the SOPH is there. Then you are using conjugated ketone with one side alkene and other side ethyl group. You are using the base. They ask you to find the product. The products are cyclized with new ring, which can be a benzene or it can be a conjugated double bond or it can be a conjugated diene. So here you have to understand that from the reagent and product, 2 naming reaction is involved. The answer is A. Let us see how. Here starting metal you have ketone and you are using the KOH. So proton abstraction will be there. So you have the negative charge formed in the alpha carbon. So anion is formed and you have Michael addition. So Michael addition here you have tried from enolate. So here I written simply a condensation reaction. So new CC bond formed there. So new side chain attached with the system. Then again you have acidic hydrogen, proton abstraction will be there. So anion is there. Then you have many functional groups in the system. So definitely anion try to condense and form the cyclized ring system. So cycle will be formed there. So new 6-member ring is formed. So new 2,7 bond is formed and you have OH also there. Then the next step you are using the base and heating condition. So alkene is formed from removal of PHSOH. Then you have the possibility of OH and you have the ketone. Again the alkene formation is there from the OH. Since OH and proton is removed there, alkene formation will be there. If you want you can write it as multiple step. For the consideration of space and time, I written as simply. Then the next step you are doing hetoenol tautomerism. The hetoenol tautomerism promoted by aromaticity. So aromaticity influence and its form. Here you have to learn 2 important things. One is Michael addition. Michael addition always involved in the 1,4 addition. It is happened with enolates. Second thing is aldol condensation. If you have many functional group, particularly ketone and anion, you might think of the aldol condensation. Then the question number 3, the starting metal contain ketone with nitrogen azo form, and you have the ether there with alkene double bond. Here using rhodium catalyst. So rhodium acetate catalyst, they ask you to find the product. The products are mostly the cyclized one with alkene position is the real question, and regioselectivity also question. So which way the ring is closed, whether the ring is closed at carbonyl carbon or nitrogen carbon. So there are the 4 possibilities you might guess. So you have to understand that from the reagent C1N2, the intermediate is special here and ring closure definitely occurred. The answer is A. Let us see how. The starting metal contains CO group and N2. You are using the catalyst. So here carbene formation. If you have N2 group which is in the azo form with any electron withdrawing group, you should expect the carbene formation. It just need a trigger. Here trigger is the catalyst, hence carbene formation will be there. So you have carbene which is very reactive and you have oxygen is there. So what really happened is bond formation occurred. New OC bond form occurred there, and you have charge species, positive and negative. Here charge balance is there. You are taking from neutral system, so product also neutral, positive and negative is there. Then you have the rearrangement because charge has to be constant. So rearrangement occur which is 2,3 sigmatropic rearrangement. One side 2 atoms involved, other side 3 atoms involved. So rearrangement occur, new side chain of allyl will be formed there. So the answer is clearly A. Here you have to learn 2 important things. One is carbene formation. If you have azo group adjacent to the any electron withdrawing group, you might expect carbene formation. Second thing is 2,3 sigmatropic rearrangement. It is very rare. Here it is happened because it has to quench the charges. Then the question number 4. The starting metal contain conjugated diene and you have alkene with SO2 pH group on both ends. You are using the heat there. They ask you to find the products. 4 products are given. The product is bicyclic compound with 2 double bonds and 1 double bond, and SO2 pH groups are in trans position and cis position. So you have to understand that one special reactant is involved here and ring fusion definitely occurs there. The answer is A. Let us see how. The answer is very simple once you know the concept. The starting metal, the phosphine sulfur reagent is the alkene, which is alkyne equivalent. Alkyne equivalent means you are using the alkyne there. So what really happens is if you heat both SO2 pH group leaves, you have the alkyne there. So you have alkyne, you have conjugated diene. So you might expect 4 plus 2 cycloaddition. So 4 plus 2 cycloaddition there. So new bridged bond form will be there as a bridge. So new carbon bond formation and a new bicyclic compound is formed with 2 carbon on bridge. So the product is clearly A. Here you have to learn 2 very important things. This sulfur compound is alkyne equivalent and 4 plus 2 cycloaddition with alkyne gives double bond. Let us see the question number 5. Starting metal contain epoxide and ester group with Bn. Then you are using the copper complex which is attached with thiophene, cyanide and the alkene. They ask you to find the product. They use ammonium chloride and water. So the products are mostly the carbon-carbon bond formation. Whether the alkene is leaving and bonding or thiophene is leaving in bonding is a real question. Here you have to understand that the reaction is very simple and regioselectivity is the real question there. The answer is D. Let us see how. The starting metal is the copper complex attached with cyanide and thiophene and alkene. Here thiophene is a stable aromatic system. It wants to stabilize itself. It never forms the individual or stable anion. Then you have alkene. Alkene can form anion because copper is electropositive. So alkene anion is formed. Then the anion attacks there and ring opening is occurred. The anion can attack 2 or 3, but the anion prefer to attack 3 position. So 3,5 bond formation occurs. You have the alcohol formed at second position. The driving force for this reaction is ring strain. So ring strain open, the backside attack. So the product is clearly D there. Why this question is very much important? The questions always asked in the conversion is not tough. Sometimes they will check your mental stamina. Here you might confuse what is BN. BN is the benzyl group. It never involved in the reaction. It's just given for confusion. Similarly, the copper complex. The copper complex, people will think why the copper complex reacts and how it is reacts and where it will be reacts. Here you have to know the basics. If it is an individual aromatic system, the reaction normally not proceed. It will stabilize and end there. Here alkene is the not stabilized system because it's a charged one and it has no stabilizing thing for the aromaticity. The charge is unstable, it involves in the reaction here. Here you have to learn two important things. One is the reagent. Whenever you see the reagent, think of very basically and find it. Here the basic role of reagent here is anion formation. It is like Grignard reagent. Second thing is ring opening of epoxide. It is always occur in the less steric position or less crowded position. That's all from this episode. I hope it was easy. Thanks for watching. If you have any suggestion, comment below. Stay tuned for next episode.